welcome to the weekly update here at Fishy Business. Finally, the showroom is full of tanks, stands, and canopies that all are a little different from each other and shows you exactly what we can do and how many different color options and things that you have. And you have way more options than what you see in this room. You just gotta come in, get with us, pick out the tank that's the right size for you, and we will help you figure out how to make it look best, whether it's in your home, office, or anywhere else. Now, let's go see what fish came in.
Hey y'all, it's Diana with your saltwater portion of the weekly updates. I should be getting an invert shipment in today, Wednesday. So I'll probably be making a post on Facebook about that tomorrow or Friday. And then I got an order showing up Friday as always. So let's see what else I got. I have many blue hippos around this size in stock right now. And I've had them for a couple of weeks and they're doing amazing. Blue hippos get around a foot full grown in the aquarium world. And they add a nice beautiful pop of that blue and yellow color to your tank and add a lot of movement. We have this beautiful little Flamingi tang in stock. The Flamingi tang is a cousin of the unicorn tang. They're in the same family. When they get older in the unicorn, they get the horn. The Flamingis don't normally get any at all. In the aquarium world, these can actually grow pretty quick, pretty fast, and get pretty big. Well over a foot. They are very fast growers, even in an aquarium. But they are absolutely beautiful when they get older. I have a couple of lawnmower blennies in stock this week. Lawnmower blennies are really good at hair algae cleanup, as that is a big part of their diet. And I would say they're not the most beautiful thing in the aquarium, but they do a very good job at what they do.
Things we do here at Fishy Business is help you to design whatever tank you pick out, and that is one of the things that we have the most people that are really good at, that have spent a lot of time doing this. Whether it's a rock wall and we're doing a coral reef where we're trying to get a cool design, this one was done for a 210, or whether we're trying to do a freshwater scape and we roll over here to the driftwood. Any kind of design that you can or can't dream up, we can. Come check that out. Please go toward them and help them understand why we need one. What's the importance of a chiller?
Every once in a while, stop, you're making me laugh. Tanks can overheat. It happens. It doesn't happen as much now as it used to because of LED lights versus the old Aquatics and T5s and all that stuff, but it does still happen when you're running multiple pumps, lighting, things like that in your aquarium, and especially in larger reef tanks and things like that. One thing we don't want to do is essentially cook your fish and cook your coral. chillers are a way to get around that. So I know you guys are usually used to heaters. A lot of you probably don't use them in your reef tanks, but this is like, you know, opposite end of the spectrum. So these guys are the Teco chillers from Seche. They are absolutely awesome. We've got one in store right now, but we can order any of the sizes. Definitely come take a look at these guys. Actually, I was talking to Hayden about this the other day, and he's thinking of taking this one home because his tank has stayed at like a steady like 84 at his house recently, just because it's been so warm. So he needs to get that temperature down. So if you're, you know, in that same boat, come take a look at this guy. I know Chuck loves these. He would love to talk to you about it.
And if you have an axolotl, it's almost a requirement.
That one. That's the whole point.
That's true. This one's a little oversized for a small axolotl tank. I mean, unless you're, you know, rocking a big boy, but yeah.
But you can get different
smaller
sizes.
ones,
Yes.
And it would be ideal because then you don't have to worry about fans regulating and the temperature going like this. And yeah.
Hi, it's Kevin. We got a lot of cool freshwater fish in this week to show you, but one thing I will caution you on, if you're looking for fish that come from South America, we've been having a lot of issues with a lot of South American fish coming in. You don't have as many types of wild-caught plecostomus, and like the Amazon puffers and the pea puffers have been really hard to get for the past couple months, but with it cooling off, we should be able to get these fish back in like we normally do. Now let me show you what I do have. These little savages don't look that beastly, but once given food, they swarm like piranhas if you watch them. They go into a feeding frenzy. These are Exodon paradoxus, also called a bucktooth tetra. As you can see, they are tearing up those bloodworms rather quickly. They will also tear up other fish rather quickly, so they do best in a species tank, or possibly used as a dither fish, maybe with some South American cichlids. We got in some awesome looking clown loaches. These are a larger size. This is like a medium size that runs about $29.99. We also have a smaller size for $19.99. Clown loaches are a great predator for snails. If you have a problem with a snail infestation, they will fix that problem rather quickly. However, you do need a large tank for clown loaches because they do get about 10 inches full size, maximum size, but they're still classed as a community fish. Got in some Siamese algae eaters. The reason why I wanted to showcase them was to point out, if you've got a planted tank, they are an awesome algae eater for a planted tank. They do best in schools of 5 or more. I noticed when I went to the Georgia aquarium last, almost every single planted tank they had, this is what they were using for algae control. We got in an amazing selection of female koi betas right now. Female koi betas, as you can see, are just as colorful as their male counterparts. They do best if you keep them in groups of 5 or more to disperse the aggression.
Remember this, with over 75 to almost 100 different tank varieties in here, from 1 gallon all the way up to 310, there are very few places you can come pick out what kind of cool tank you want to design and actually walk out the door with it. But here at Fishy Business, you can. God bless, have a great weekend, come see us, we'll be back next week.
right, Kat. Let's talk about that chiller.
Oops.
Put that at the end of the weekly update.
Okay. I can do that.
Have you ever wanted a 500-gallon axolotl tank? This chiller is for you, and we've got it. Come get it now.
All right, shoot another one.
Look at the little cherry grouper. He's so cute. They are so personable.